Go live. Here we go. Okay, then I'm going to share this to my group. Alright, I don't know where everyone's at. But, so the previous, let me go to the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin. Let's go to this chart. Where is my previous high price history? There we go. So the previous all-time high on Mexi is $69,349. We'll see if we can get up there. We're pretty close right now. I'm not sure why there's no one watching, but I'm in a Bitcoin long right now. We'll see what happens. And my take profit is 70,000. I don't know if we get that high. Maybe I should have my take profit at the all-time high, because there's probably going to be some psychological resistance at that all-time high. We'll see what happens. Last time we went live, we had hundreds of people watching, so I don't know what's going on here, but this is kind of the update. If I update for Bitcoin, I'm kind of expecting another move to the upside. You have a rounded bottom here, and this is probably going to boom to the upside. Your measure move is the bottom to the top, and that would give you a measure move at $70,700. So that is kind of something I'm projecting right now for Bitcoin. Bitcoin just broke 69,000, so I think it's probable that we continue up here on Bitcoin. I forgot to get the music going. Okay, so if we go over to Bookmap, this tells you where the liquidity is at on Bitcoin, and right now, I don't know why it's so grainy, so let me fix that. Quality, it says it's 1080p, it doesn't seem like it. There we go, maybe that's better. So right now, Bookmap has a lot of liquidity up there at $70,000. That's where my take profit is right now. As we get closer, if that goes up, I will probably remove my take profit up. But 70,000 seems very likely. Maybe even the measure move at 70,700. But I would say at least 70,000 is very probable right now. We're only $1,000 away, and with what Bitcoin is sitting at, that's not very hard to get to. So just a quick update for Bitcoin. Yeah. Not quite sure what's going on, but Bitcoin is now booming, so hold on. Kind of was hoping for more people because it's more exciting with more people, but I guess not. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a $70,000 Bitcoin right now. Here, right now. Here, I'm gonna try something else. I'll be back. Because right now we got 2 people watching on TikTok, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but that's like not even worth going live for. So we're gonna fix that. Last time we went live, we had a bunch of people, so I don't know why it's doing that. Let me try something. I'm gonna use a hashtag in my thing. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. Bitcoin just booming to the upside. Absolutely booming. It's going to hit my take profit as soon as you guys can imagine. Let's go. That's how you make $60 in 10 minutes. We only need it to go $200 higher, and that's going to hit my take profit. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, just hit 70,000, and that will be my take profit. It might rip through 70,000. It might not even hit it, but I want 70,000 and I want it now. Let's see what happens. Bookmap's still saying 70,000 is the closest liquidity, and if you go higher, I don't see much liquidity above us, at least short term. There's, 70,000 is probably going to be psychological resistance. It's a pretty big number, pretty key number. Bitcoin absolutely booming. Let's go. All right, so Bookmap saying we're at $825. My trading chart is saying we're at $800. We'll see what's going on. I don't know where everyone's at. Right now, we only have 5 people watching, and we're about to make a new all-time high. In fact, we just made a new all-time high. The previous high was $100 away from my take profit. Let's go. This is how you make 60 or so. I don't even know how much I'm going to make. Hold on. let's just hold on a minute and see what's going on. Bitcoin absolutely blasting. When we hit the take profit, I'll show you on my screen. Come on, just go up a little bit more. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm a very simple person. I just want my $70. I just opened the trade not 10 minutes ago, so if it hits it right now, I'd be pretty happy. So let me just log in really quick to my account, hopefully. Come on. And now Mexi wants me to do this stuff. Bitcoin at 747 right now. Hold on. Let's go. Now it's going to ask me for my code, so just a second. Bro. Oh my gosh, I missed it. I'm gonna lose my patience. 346,887. Alright, so Bitcoin just hit it. My take profit, I think. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Show me where my trade was. So look at that. I don't care. Show me this. It just hit my take profit. I want to see it. Where's the take profit? Where's my... Hold on. We're going to go over here and just look at what we just did. Come on. It's slow today. We're up $111. It's 9:30 in the morning. We're up, what, $500 on the week, $619 on the month. It's been a slow start to the month, but it has been a good day today. You can see we're up $111 on this day alone. I was trying to see... my most recent trade I took, and I don't know why it's not showing me on here. Bitcoin just broke 70,300. I'm out of my trade right now. I'm just going to relax. It's all-time highs. This is nuts. Bitcoin ripping to the upside. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I think, I don't know. I just went to my futures history on my phone, and it did hit my take profit. I made money. We saw it here live, but I don't know where. It's not showing it in my futures, but my account's up more, so I know I made money on it. So I don't know what's going on. We took profit at 70,000, and look at that dump to the downside. I'm so happy I didn't get back into another trade, and that's what we got going on. So really... You know, the previous high, so let's go to the 15-minute time frame on Bitcoin. So now we have to find out where our new all-time high was. Hold on. This is not working very well. Move the damn thing. So, okay. Now let's zoom into the very small time frames, and I want to know the exact all-time high so we can see what our target is for the future. That might be your high for the day. It very well might be. Last time you got an all-time high, you dumped pretty hard. This time we made an all-time high by more like $1,000. So, now the previous... Well, let's just see what the all-time high is right now. This is on the MEXC chart. So, the exact all-time high on Bitcoin on the MEXC chart, I'm trying to see exactly. It was $70,329.90. 703299 703299 703299 70329.9. We made that's almost $1,000 higher than the previous high, and now Bitcoin's getting the sell-off. That was a great trade. I took profits right where we had liquidity on Bookmap. Let's see what Bookmap is saying now. You still have some orders up there, but Bookmap had a lot of sales at 70,000. We did get through there. We broke through there, but at that point maybe it was FOMO, and we dumped right after that. So that's where I took my profit. I'm pretty happy. Just, you know, that's a nice morning to trade. I will take that. Let's go. So that's what we're looking at. And, alright, I don't know why no one's watching. We got 6 people watching. The other day we had like 100 people watching or more, and Bitcoin wasn't doing anything then. So I don't know you know, TikTok's weird. Maybe I'm shadow banned today. I don't know. But that's my update for Bitcoin. That could be your high for the day. It's very likely. Although this sell-off after the all-time high isn't as bad as the other one, but maybe there's more to come to the downside. I'm sitting out of a trade. You have the 15-minute time frame curving to the downside right now. So to me, I'm pretty happy with what I got going on. I am in another trade right now on... Oh, Turbo just got dumped on. A lot, yeah, it's just going to be... Right now, it's just hard to trade. I am in this trade right now on the 15-minute time frame. I mean, this is going to be a longer-term trade. It's fake AI coin. It's another AI play, and usually they've been doing pretty well. Market cap, $30 million. And I put like 200 bucks in here on spot. We'll see what happens, but this is kind of what I'm looking at on this. My stop loss is at 2.6, I think, and it's at 3.39 right now. We'll see what happens, but I believe this can really do numbers. Measure move is 5.6, 5.6 cents, and honestly, I might hold this one long term, even above that. We'll see, because I think $30 million market cap is probably, a lot of these AI plays are just booming, like hundreds of millions of dollars. So, I mean, if we get up there, maybe I'll take some profits, maybe I'll leave some on the table. We'll see what happens, but that's what I'm looking at. That's my only other trade I'm in right now, plus the Bitcoin trade we just took profits on. So, and Bitcoin's just going to do funny things the rest of the day. I'm pretty happy with that, and honestly, I'm busy the rest of the day, so I probably won't trade anymore today. The only other trade I'm in is a fake AI, and I'll probably stay in that. Maybe I'll open a trade up on an altcoin with Bitcoin settles down, but that's not, I don't know. It just depends. Maybe later today we'll open another trade. For right now, I think I just want to relax a little bit. Right now, Bookmap is saying that you have more liquidity back now to 67.5. Do I take that trade or do I relax? That's the question. That's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. 67.5. It's likely Bitcoin gets a little bit more of a sell-off to the downside, and that makes me think about opening a trade. Let's look at the 1-minute chart on Bitcoin. That's a crazy dump, right? You lost a 21-day moving average, so you could open up a scalp short. A stop loss at 68.9, which is actually a long ways away right now, and a take profit, you know, at 68. Well, you're already below 68.5. So to me, I'm not going to open up another trade on Bitcoin right now. I didn't realize we were already that low. Bookmap is saying now you have more orders down at like the 67K region. Is that even worth a risk to reward? Probably not, because your stop loss would be $600 higher. You take profits. I don't know. I guess you could. I don't think that's worth it to me. I'm just going to relax until Bitcoin figures. You know, the price action after an all-time high is nuts. So Bitcoin is suggesting 67.5 is likely. But to me, your stop loss would be $600 higher. Your take profit's $800 lower. Like, that's, to me, a 1-to-1 R&R, and I'm not going to take that. That's like gambling at that point. So that's what we're looking at. We hit take profit on Bitcoin at 70,000. It turns out longer term, that was a great play. And that is, we're up $111 for the day, and I'm not complaining. So that's what we got going on. The only long-term trade I'm in right now is fake AI. I plan to hold this maybe for a few days, for a few weeks. I don't know. It just depends what happens. When we get up to 56, if that happens, or 5.6 cents, I might keep my trade in. But I think right now the market needs to relax a little bit. This was a rising wedge I was looking at on Cyber, but I think the fact that Bitcoin just had a few $1,000 dump helped this dump as well. So again, I'm just going to relax until the market settles down. I'm up for the day. I don't need to give that back. But again, Bitcoin is taking that dump to the downside, as Bookmap suggests, and probably that's your high for the day. So 67,000 is where Bookmap suggests we go. That's about $1,200 lower. But again, I just don't see a good trade setup right now. So I'm out of the market. I mean, we made that 50, 60 bucks in like not even 15 minutes. I was in that trade for 15 minutes, so I'm just relaxing here. But thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, it'd be awesome to make $100 a day. Thank you for the gifts, Shandy, as well. Sorry, I missed that. Apologize for that. GG's, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. It's not done. Well, it might be done for the day. It might be done for the day. The 15's cooked. I like this rounded bottom that you were in. That's why I bought this trade right here. I really wish I could see like the previous trades, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, order history. I want to see exactly what I made on that last trade. So it says close long. Oh my gosh! I had to take profit at 70,000 and it filled at 70,999. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. My take profit filled higher than what I wanted it to, which is really good. That means I made more money than I planned on making. So you see I bought it at 9:14 a.m. I sold at 9:30 a.m. and I put in, so let's just do the math on this. I want to know how much I made. Okay, so we put in the market $39.74 and 5 cents minus 4044.71. We made $70.66 in just about 16 minutes. Let's go. That might be about the quickest 70 bucks I made in a very long time. I will be honest with you. That's it. That's what we got going on. Thoughts on Shiba? Shiba looks good, but I think the market's dumping right now. So let me just go look at Shiba. Usually I request a gift or something, but someone sent it in, so I guess they got you covered. The 4-hour chart for Shiba, let's go look at it. Shiba chart had this bull pennant. It broke to the upside. Your measure move I had was 36. You broke above that all the way to 45, and really it still looks good right now. Bitcoin, just see, that's why, yeah. I'm glad I didn't take that short, because now it's pumping again. Going back to Shiba though, to me it still looks good. I'm gonna get rid of this fibs because it looks like you got your bounce. I could see this. I like to be open-minded. I like to see this as a possible rounded bottom. That'd be very bullish. Let's get rid of that measure move because that already played out. And then here's what you could, here's what you would project, or at least I would. You get some more price action to the upside, and then you would make some kind of flag here and get a cup and handle, and then these break out 68% of the time if that's what happens. Just going back to Bitcoin, what that did today, look, that broke to the upside. You never even got the handle, but it broke to the upside. Rounded bottoms break to the upside as well, very bullishly. So SHIB, to me, same thing. SHIB's probably about to be in the same situation Bitcoin was in earlier today, about 15-30 minutes ago. And that's kind of what I'm looking at for SHIB. You take it from the high of the bull to the bottom of the bull, and you have that crazy wick. So I use the wick. That says if Shiba does make it come and handle it, your measure move. I'm kind of projecting here because you haven't made the rounded bottom yet, and you haven't made the handle. But if it does do all this, your measure move would be around that 50 level for a new all-time high in SHIB. So to me, it looks good. You have the 4-hour chart has more momentum on the stock RSI. 1 minute's cooked. Or not 1 minute. 1 hour is overbought coming down. So I would just be, I would just personally wait for a trade on this. To me, you could probably look at the smaller time frames and find a good entry point. Let's see if we can find something on the 15. See, the 15 is making a higher low now. And to me, if you look at the 7 minute, that's probably some kind of falling wedge. Although I don't like this last candle here, But that might be because Bitcoin just dumped. I don't like that falling wedge anymore, though. I think you kind of lost the pattern. So to me, that's negated. That falling wedge is negated. That last red candle was too big of a red one to be a falling wedge. That kind of broke to the bottom there. And likely scenario, you go back to support at 3.0 now. So to me, I like it long term. Short term, it's kind of chop. Let's go back to Bookmap and see what's going on. So Bookmap suggests right now that Bitcoin, it's just kind of indecisive in my opinion. Personally, I think there's a few more orders down lower. Also, you have the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin overbought that does need to come down. It's curving down the stock RSI. Maybe we just go sideways in that resets. I've seen that before in parabolic phases. But the 5 minutes, 5 minutes suggests we want more to the upside. Your low was 67,244, already $1,000 up from that. The 7 minutes probably oversold as well, or close to being oversold on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's kind of close. It's not. So really, the 10-minute and the 15-minute need to sell off. The 1 hour definitely needs to sell off. The 2 hour probably needs to sell off. The 4-hour chart is getting overbought. The 6-hour chart for Bitcoin has gas. The 6-hour looks great, but the 4-hour down to I would say the 10-minute looks like they need a cool down. So short term, you might get some kind of dead cat bounce, but I think that's probably your high for the day. I could be wrong, I love it if Bitcoin goes sideways for the next 12 to 14 hours, and then later tonight you make another new all-time high after some nice consolidation. Plus, then I can go live again later tonight. But that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Probably my call is that that's your top for the day, but I could be wrong on that. I've been wrong before. I made my money, and with the market now kind of going sideways, I'm personally just not in a trade, except on the cyber AI or the fake AI trade, you know. You could probably go to the 1 minute chart and find your next trade setup. But I don't like the fact until you get at least minimum super short term, until Bitcoin breaks 68,634, I'm not bullish, because that's where your 21 is at on the 1 minute. And until you break that, I don't see upside. Usually in parabolic phases, when you break the 21-day moving average to the upside, you get another nice move up. Or at least some kind of dead cat bounce on the higher time frames. But we'll see what happens. I still think that could be your high for the day. That doesn't mean you couldn't take a trade now. I guess if you break the 21 and take profit back at 70,000. But to me, I'm just going to relax and probably not enter another trade for right now, because I just don't see one. Yeah, so like I learned from the other day when Bitcoin made its all-time high, I was in a long on 2 positions, Bitcoin USD and Bitcoin USDT, and then when it dumped, I lost hundreds of dollars really fast, so that's why I took profits right where it was telling me to take profits today. I'm glad I did, because, yeah. And I think that's a lot of people's strategies. You make a slightly higher high and then take profits because everyone's going to sell on you. That's usually what happens, you know. But anyways, that's my update for Bitcoin. Just want to go live quickly. We made the all-time high. That was my watch party. I think that's your high for the day, or at least for the next few hours. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap things up. I don't have a lot of people watching. That's okay. The party's over. That was a quick 10-15 minute live stream, and you know, it was pretty fun. I kind of wish I could have been live on TikTok when it hit my take profit. I went live right after it happened, but that's okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. If we go make another all-time high today, like in about 12 hours, I can go live again, but otherwise I gotta work. So if it happens, that's why I said I would like it to happen in 12 hours so I can go live, and so we can get some nice consolidation for Bitcoin. But right now, look at that 1 minute rounded top. If you really wanted to, now I could justify opening a short with a stop of that 21-day moving average on a scalp short or something like that, because like that's pretty bearish in my opinion. You still have the 15 pushing down on you. You know, it's likely you go and take out this low down here at 67.3. We'll see what happens. I'll look at Bookmap one last time. Big Bookmap is suggesting 67.5 is the most likely scenario, and maybe even as low as 67,000. And when we get down there, we could change even lower. I'm tempted to actually open up a short now. Do I do it? That's the question. Your stop loss would be 68,600. The 1 minute is making a rounded top. That's a lower high on the 1 minute. I like Jasmine long term, but anyways, that's my update for y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. I mean, I'll stay live here. I kind of want to open up a short on Bitcoin, but now it's pumping again. I don't know. It just seems like a really high-risk trade. I'm going to sit in my hands. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, trade safe, have a great day, and maybe I'll see you tonight if something crazy again happens later today.